Hi, my name's Daniel Tanner. I'm 22 years old. I'm a mogul skier on Team Canada. Today I'm going to bring you guys through the 5 best ways to recover after a big day of skiing. So you just had a banger day skiing on the hill. You had a lot of fun out there. You're absolutely bagged, accidentally skied way too many runs. Maybe you skied a contest day. You're super tired from skiing and you're looking for the best way to recover. Here's 5 ways to recover after a long ski day. So number 1 on our list of 5 best ways to recover is going to be 10 to 30 minutes of light cardio or light activity. For me personally, I prefer to ride a bike, so either a stationary bike or my road bike. You can also go for a walk outside. Walking is a great activity to recover. It's one of the most natural movements that humans can do. This isn't a kill yourself 10 to 30 minutes of cardio. This is just to get your heart rate up a little bit, get the blood flowing to your muscles, get everything moving again. Oftentimes once you're done skiing, you go sit down, take all your stuff off, and you sit down and don't move. Everything seizes up a lot. So oftentimes just even moving a little bit, get everything going again and make you feel a lot better for the next day. Number 2 on my list is foam rolling. Now there's a bunch of different ways you can foam roll. You can use a lacrosse ball, you can use one of these ones, you can use a normal foam roller, you can use a PVC pipe. It's honestly up to you, whatever is the best way, whatever you prefer. My favorite way is the PVC pipe and the ball personally. That's just because it really gets in there and I can really relax into it and let the muscles release around it. Personally, I prefer foam rolling in the morning before going skiing opposed to afterwards, just because I find it doesn't have as long of a lasting effect. So I prefer to do it right before I go skiing so that it loosens me up for the skiing. Now number 3 on my list is probably going to be one of the least popular ones on this list, but it's ice bath. There's a lot of mixed opinions on this one, whether it helps. A lot of people don't like it, a lot of people like it. Me personally, I like to ice bath, especially around events and big training days. If I'm skiing anything over like 10, 12 mogul runs in a day, I'll generally like to ice bath. It really helps just flush out the legs, get all the lactic acid built up from the day, get it all out of there, and then just helps you feel fresh for the next day, really. So for ice baths, there's a lot of different science on it. You can do your research, but my preferred perfect ice bath, generally about 7 to 10 minutes long if I'm doing just ice. If I'm doing hot cold, I like to do 5 minutes cold, 2 minutes hot, and then I'll switch back and forth 3 or 4 times, always starting and finishing on cold no matter what. Personally, I definitely prefer to do it after stretching, after rolling, after everything, right before bed. The cold kind of helps you sleep as well, so I do it pretty close towards bed. Definitely the least popular item on this list, but in my opinion, one of the most beneficial and probably one of the most underrated recovery tools. So this next one, number 4 on the list, is one of my personal favorites lately actually has been stretching. Stretching can make a huge difference, especially after a long day of skiing and stuff, but the way stretching will really make a big difference is over time. Doing a little bit every single day, so even just 15 minutes of stretching before bed, that'll really help your skiing, really help you recover. You won't get as many little pulls, little tweaks in your back and your knees and your legs and your hips. It'll just help mitigate all those things. My stretching routine, I've been trying to stretch every night. It does not always work out like that, but that's what I've been trying to do. I've been trying to do at least 1 stretch per key body part. While you're stretching, the main thing that I focus on is really trying to feel your muscles lengthening and pulling and relaxing into the movement. I know everybody says that, but it really does make a difference to think about lengthening your muscles. Another thing that stretching is really good for is that as mogul skiers, it gives you a great opportunity to focus on your body line. So while you're stretching, you can point your toes, you can think about having straight legs, straight arms, think about the positions that you're gonna have to get into on the mogul course, on the jumps, in the air, and try and think about how those positions will relate to your stretches. One little tip to make stretching easier every single day, to make the process a little bit easier to do, is just to watch Netflix or YouTube or listen to music. Don't make it a hard process for yourself. Make it something that you can enjoy, something you can get into, get it done, but make it enjoyable at the same time. So that's number 4, stretching, and that leads me into number 5 and the final item on our list today, and that is CBD. If you follow me on Instagram, I'll put up the link to my Instagram right here. You know that I recently posted a post on CBD and that I've been using CBD all summer long. I will bring you through right now how I use it and what I use it for. For me personally, I've always struggled with stretching. I've always not been the most flexible athlete. It's been something I've had to work really hard at, my flexibility. So I was put onto it by a friend. One of my friends suggested that I try using some of this CBD oil stuff before stretching. He said that you have the craziest stretches, you can get into it, you get your mind into the muscle a lot, and it just helps you stretch. And honestly, I thought instantly that it wouldn't be a thing for me because I'm an athlete and that I get tested. So I did my research, but I looked it up on globaldro.com, and my research brought me to see that CBD oil is allowed out of competition and there's conditionally allowed in competition. So there's no harm in trying it. I took some CBD oil, had a big stretch session, and it was honestly amazing. It really just relaxes you, puts you in that nice zen state of mind, lets you relax into the stretch more, lengthen your muscle, lets your mind get into your muscle more. It helps with stretching, honestly. And I started using it when my body was super sore after training as a recovery aid, and that's how I've been using it all summer long, is just really as a recovery aid. I've asked a few coaches about this. When I asked if there would be any reason why it would help my stretching and my flexibility, is that they said yes, of course it would. It's classified as a muscle relaxer, so of course it'll help you stretch. You can either take it in oils, in some gummies, or even in some creams. So now I'm gonna take some CBD oil and bring you guys along for a little stretch session. And for the best CBD that I've found, check out cbdoildirect.com. They have the best selection and the best prices, and they have some great people there too. I'll leave a discount code down below if you guys are interested in any of the gummies, the oils, or the creams as well. So there you guys have it. There's the 5 best ways to recover after a long day of skiing on the hill. I hope you guys are all recovered now and you enjoyed this one. I'll see you on the next one.